to plants to help to a little bit stronger in stress situations.
Tai irgi trumpai apie tokį variantą, kaip apveliama iš karto kukurūzų sėklą mikorizę ir ta mikorizė tiesiog simbiozėje su kukurūzų augalu, augalas jam duoda maistą, karbohidratus, mikorizė duoda atgal maistinės medžiagas ir tiesiog ta simbiozė padeda augalui tiek pasimaitinti, tiek daugiau vandens gauti ir kaip matėte, šaknų sistema yra žymiai didesnė su mikorize ir tai sako irgi variantas yra šiaip ar taip kažkiek tai garantuoti to augalo stabilumą vienu ar kitų atveju, plius papildomas fosforas ateinantis irgi kažkiek tai galima ant to taupyti.
Yeah. And as you can see here, very clear, it's for sure not only working on mice, it's working on any plants. So here grassland, you can see difference from growing and you can see what's happening underground. So this is quite simple to see the effect.
Didesnė tiesiog šaknų masė, didesnis kiekis, automatiškai daugiau augalas pasiema.
Yeah, this is... The mushrooms are also helping to re-soft the ground, how to say, because they are growing through the ground and make it much more easy. So if you are speaking about, for example, using a grubber or something, the tractor is using much less power. We are talking about up to 8-9%. Because it's much easier for him to grab through the ground. So also another effect to save some costs and makes the ground definitely a little bit better for the plants.
Ir sako, tai dėl tų mikorizių užbaigiant, kad tiesiog puresnė būna žemė, daugiau sujudina ją ir jie skaičiuoja, kad 80% mažiau reikia traktoriui jėgos sukultivuoti tą pačią žemę.
Jo. Yeah. Short overview and yeah.
Tai daugmaž oficialios dalies viskas ir kažkokių yra klausimų, ką aš tenai buvau ir tam seminare, kaip tokios nautos uždėjęs ar kažkas tai, kas jums aktualu, tikrai klauskite, bandysime atsakyti.
Siekdavau savo vyrų kukurūzą, kokios turėtų būti reikės eiti jau savaitę? Nu, dabar sakykime, nuo kurį ten jis būm kokį 40, ne? Jau per drėgnas būtų, ne? Nu, kai Vokietijoje ten augintai jos kokios drėgmės siekia būtų?
Question is what conditions have to get for seeds prepared mice. I mean, harvesting, which for seeds. But he is asking
for seed production.
Yeah, for seed production.
Don't care. It has just to be so hard that it's not damaged by the harvester.
Iš principo nėra kažkokio limitų, svarbu, kad jis nepažeistų kombainas kūlant. Nu, jau pakankamai sausas tas grūdas būtų.
This was also a big extra from the increasing costs what we had this year, because nearly all mice corn dryers or factories who are drying down corn, they are heating up with gas. And because of this extremely high gas price level, the costs for drying down were nearly 3 times higher than last year. This is all coming together. Then transport costs because of diesel costs and. So,
sako, aišku, ir tas džiovinimas šiemet, sako, irgi buvo vienas kaip iš pridėtinių kainos veiksnių, kad kadangi didžioji dalis džiovyklų pas juos ant dujų, tai sakė, apie 3 kartus jie skaičiavo didesnės buvo dujų energijos kainos, iš tikrųjų, sąnaudos lyginant su praėjusiais metais.
It has to be dried down to 14%.
So, faktas, kad sako, 14 jinai turi būti išdžiovinta.
But better take it a little bit more wet before some wild pigs are coming and taking it. You must just check weather conditions, and if the corn is ready to harvest, and it's necessary to take it because otherwise you can expect some extra damage, then you take it. Okay, the cost for drying down are higher and it takes much more longer time because it's not drying down like standard maize corn to sell. Seeds has to be dried down very, very slow, not bringing damage to the seeds. And this process is completely different to, so for example, in Germany we have 6,500 biogas stations. And it's totally stupid that only 10% of them has a heat concept. So that the heat, what they are producing, is used. We can heat up 100,000 of houses in Germany without any problem because we have such a high density of biogas stations everywhere. But German people are totally afraid about having cold feet in the winter because the biogas station is not running. It's totally stupid. So, and there was a time where this biogas station, they got 3 cents extra bonus when they have a heat concept. And I don't mean drying down maize corn. So on any biogas station, there are standing 4 or 5 lorries with maize corn and then a big pipe coming from the engine and it's just blowing hot air all the time in the maize. So that, but this process won't work with seeds because you will damage them. And then they have maybe too low rate to grow and you can't sell them any longer. So this is different process. So.
Tiesiog minėjo, kad Vokietijoje yra 6,5 tūkstančio biojėgainių ir iš principo pati Vokietija iš tų 6,5 tūkstančių biojėgainių šildymui naudoja tik 10% tų biojėgainių. Ir sako, kadangi tas tinklas biojėgainių Vokietijoje yra toks tankus, sako, be problemų apšiltintų 100 tūkstančių namų, bet tiesiog dėl baimių, kad čia ar nustos dirbti tą biojėgainę vidury žiemos, nieks nenori iš gyventojų to šildymo per biojėgainę. Tai jis irgi mano, kad tai nėra išmintingas dalykas, tiesiog šiluma išeina lauk, be jokio panaudojimo.
Jo.
Kaip Lietuvoje kukurūzų sėklą užsiauginti įmanoma?
Is it possible to grow seeds in Lithuania?
No. Because when I now tell you something about the prices for land, for production land, normally for example, when I told about Ukraine, we had a rent for land 1,200, 1,500 euros per hectare. Now, especially in France, the price level now, because all the farmers who have fields, they are able to produce seeds. They said, now they need land. 7,000 to 12,000 euros per hectare.
But it's for what? It's just for land or?
Just for the land.
But how it can be?
Yeah, because
so huge price. I mean, Lithuania it's 200-300.
Yeah, but you can't not produce seeds here. And farmers who are living in countries where the temperatures and everything is so good that you are able to make it, they know about this situation in Lithuania and they are just winners of.
But to go back to this question, so why we can't produce seeds here in Lithuania?
Because the risk that it will not be finished and then the frost will come and bring damage to the corn is too high.